I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of the Otterbox Commuter series for the Galaxy Note 5. On my left, I have the fake one, bought from a reputable seller on eBay actually that was top rated, had many positive reviews, and on the right, one real commuter series that was bought from Best Buy, obviously a real one, and I wanted to show you the differences and how I sort of figured out that this one was a fake one. So we'll start off by looking at the box. If you look at the two boxes, the boxes are pretty identical. This one has this sticker, but I guess that it could be that it was added on a later series. It's not printed. If you look in terms of the hologram here, they both have it. This one is embedded into the box as opposed to this one. But if you take a good look at the details, you'll notice that the printing is of a much lesser quality. It's faded. The detail here, for example, isn't as good as it is here. It's a little more yellow here on the real one. You can actually see those lines on the fake page, on the printed page, whereas here it's not as clear at all. The yellow also, if you try to look at a side-by-side comparison here, is far more vibrant here, and this one just looks of a better quality. But other than that, they're pretty identical actually. You take a look at the code. This code is very different than the one that appears on this one. But they both say assembled in the US, and this is one of the first real points that are different. So this box says assembled in USA, but when you look at the product that came in it, it actually says made in China. So as opposed to the real one where it actually says made in USA. So that was one point that should give you a heads up that this is a fake one. The other thing is that this one is lacking in the patent .otterbox.com IP. As you can see, that is just not here. But the final thing to notice is that this has OTR def as opposed to the real one, which has OTR com. Now, this is the commuter series, so it does not make sense that this has the OTR def. It should have OTR com like the real one. I guess what they do is they make many fakes and they just use the same stamping system. So I guess they make fake Defender series as well, and they just stamp the commuter series with a Defender stamp. So that's how you know that this is not the real thing. That if you had a Defender series, I guess it would be a little it wouldn't be a sign that it's a fake. But I hope these things give you some clarity as to how to tell if you have a real one or a fake one. The one other thing to notice is that the black here is slightly more glossy, slightly more shiny, a more sort of rich black as opposed to a more faded black. The rubber here is less flexible as opposed to this one. This one just feels a little more nice, for lack of other words. This one is a little more smooth to touch. I hope this helps. I hope this is helpful to guide you in sort of figuring out if you have a real one or a fake one. And I think the biggest surprise was that this was actually bought from a reputable PayPal seller.